going to be, I'm just going to demo doing a compatibility test. So this comes in handy when you don't know what type of glass you have, what the COE is, but you do have some known COEs. So this is one known, I'm 100% sure this is 104. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt a blob on the end. And when you do the compatibility test, you kind of want to use light glasses. So if it's a transparent glass, then you want to use transparent because the viscosity of a transparent glass is, I don't even know how to describe it. It's more viscous. It doesn't move as quickly as the opaque glasses tend to. So you want to do transparent with transparent, opaque with opaque. You don't have to, but for the best results you want to do it that way because they tend to move similarly. Alright, so I made a ball at the end and I'm going to smash it flat. And it doesn't have to be big. Okay, so I happen to know that this is boro. This one is boro. But I'm going to show you what happens when. What you do is you take the unknown glass and then you swipe it on to the known glass. With boro, it generally won't even stick unless you've gotten it really hot because boro and 104 they don't work. But say it might not be boro. You don't know what it is. So what you do is you get the two together, heat it up, smash it together, and then you're going to pull a stringer. This is called the stringer test. I should have said that in the beginning. So you're going to heat it up. Get it really hot. And you want to pull it straight. You see how it curves?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not compatible. If it were compatible, it would be straight.
There's one shrinking up and...
Yeah, exactly. Generally with boro, between boro and 104, you can definitely tell because boro won't even stick to 104 without great effort.
Yeah, I made a pendant once, and it was a nice pendant, actually, and I backed it with a soft glass color. Right away, almost, I knew. It started cracking, separated. It made a really neat design through the clear glass in the front. It was like, it almost looked like prismatic. Didn't all fall apart exactly, but I kept it as a reminder.
I have no idea what this one is. Sorry. Oh, can you grab that so the dog doesn't step on it?
It's right there.
With some tweezers. Was it already in the flame?
Huh? No, it's
Oh,
not
okay.
hot. No,
Okay.
I tapped it off. It's not hot.
Okay.
I wouldn't tell you to pick up a hot piece of glass. Come on. I might tell Laura.
I know you're pissed about that graphite stuff, but, drop some change in there next time.
Just saying. I did. I put money in there.
Oh.
All right. So.
That's okay. We're going to give her a chance.
Same thing. This one, I don't know what that other glass is, so.
Concerned about the...
We're just trying to see if it's 104. I'm willing to bet it is not because it is not melting very fast at all.
Yeah, it has boro written all over it.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily. It might be 90 or 96. So if you test your 104, you know it's not 104. If you have some 90, test it with everything that you have. When you get a straight stringer, then that's what it is.
That's burning the wood.
Woof. You could see it already almost. Yeah.
It's not boral. Because it would be curved way more than that.
So you think it's maybe closer but not exact because it's still curved somewhat.
Yeah. It's not 104. Or if it is, it might be 104 slightly compatible because it's almost straight.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably, somewhere 96, 103, 100. It's close to 104. It just might be a 104 glass that doesn't really work well with 104 with all colors.
It was clear, right?
Yeah, it was
should
clear.
work with.
Not necessarily. This is another unknown.
That's a big unknown.
Now watch that. It's very shocking.
Oh boy. We're in the splash zone.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why I'm working.
Well, it's not boral.
Hmm.
It's melting way too. Yeah, it's melting way too fast to be boral. Let me get mine. Let me just clear for this one.
So you always swipe the unknown onto the known?
You can do it however you want to.
Other side popped.
Huh?
The other side popped as well.
This is clear 104. Or close to it. Yeah. It's Moretti, so in theory it should be 104.
Somewhere thereabouts.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter which one you swipe on which.
Yeah. You just want you don't even have to swipe. You can get two equal sized blobs and smash them together and pull it. Yeah, I'm thinking this is probably I'm thinking this is 104. It might be like Laosha or something because they have big fat rods.
Those are big fat rods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are nice glasses, Charlotte.
Is it not using my
I
glasses?
just gotta say, these are
You are
nice
not
glasses.
using my glasses.
Is that check
Give it a
glass still
can.
around?
Give it a
Yeah, you can still get. Yeah, it might be check.
I don't think the can's gonna work.
Those two guys used to sell check. They still sell that?
No, they quit. Now you can get check from. Oh, what is her name?
Paula?
No. Oh, I can't think of her name. It's pretty darn.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's 104.
Mm-hmm.
It's not perfectly
Yeah,
straight,
it's curling a little.
so it's slightly off, but that's 10. This is 104.
But it's compatible
Probably
enough,
Laosha.
right?
Huh?
It's compatible enough.
In theory, yeah.
Yeah.
But if it does crack, but it probably will not. It will probably work just fine.
Because what's the general rule of, isn't it like within, what I heard was within 10, but I guess
No,
that's wrong.
No, that is
So what is the general rule for soft glass?
within like three or four. Yeah.
Is safest? Okay.
If it's got lead in it.
Yeah.
That's why you can use 96 with 104
Okay.
because a lot of those 96 colors have lead in them.
Okay.
Okay, so now this is Bullseye, which we know,
90.
which is 90 COE.
That's a good test. You're a little 104.
Yep. And then this is 104, obviously.
It's going to be like a spiral.
It really doesn't like each other.
No, I mean it's not. It doesn't. It's not. It doesn't curve as much as Boro does.
I actually mixed them
Well,
up one
that
time.
makes
I had
sense,
some
'cause-
bullseye stringer and I put it on some things. And right after, I mean, they nailed fine, you wouldn't know anything. But then after they were out of the kiln for a little bit, it started popping right
Really?
off.
Yep. Yep.
Yes, bullseye and 104, not.
No, they're not
so
compatible.
much.
90, 104 is a little bit too far.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Mm-hmm.
So there goes your 10 theory.
Yeah.
90 and 104, that's 14. Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly more than 10.
And you want the glass to glass ratio to be fairly even. Because you kind of skew your results if it's not the same amount of glass. A little bit there. I'm boiling the crap out of this thing.
So that graphite's holding up pretty good, isn't it?
Huh?
The graphite on the,
You know, honestly, it's holding up. Yeah, I didn't really need it because
Yeah,
I don't-
it's quick,
yeah,
and
I've never had glass stick to masher.
Dry time, it's right away.
Yeah, it dries really
Dry in a
fast.
couple minutes.
It's almost
Dry.
instant.
yeah. But your tweezers, that would be a good test too.
I suppose I'd grab it. We did the
Gotta use
And again, like I said, make sure you pull straight,
Gotta use fingers.
which is why you should pull up and down, not side to side. See the curve in it?
Yeah, but if
that's not happy and shaking too.
yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, really curved.
Yeah.
Not as bad as the Boro one, but it's still pretty.
Yeah,
good.
it's a good
So
curve.
this is not compatible.
Right.
kind of a pretty color.
So if you do 96 and 104, then
It'll curve also.
Awesome.
It'll be
Thank you.
about like this, maybe not as much as this, but because they're not compatible. Well, I shouldn't say that. It depends on which 96 glass you use, because if you use some of the furnace glasses, they work with 104 just fine. If you use Uroboros is not compatible with 104.